Hi everyone, we're back. So this is our second pose and we've talked about grounding. Now we're going to talk about soothing the nervous system. So another thing that tends to happen with trauma is our bodies get turned on, like in an overwhelming way. Like, oh my God, we have to act right now. We have to do something. We have to respond to the situation. You'll hear a lot of talk of the nervous system, the fight or flight response, fight, flight, or freeze. So we're not going to get into a ton of that right now, but this is kind of the systems we're talking about in the body. And with trauma, we might often have an impulse to run or to fight or to just find our way to safety. And often there's a lot of energy that comes to the body in trying to meet those goals. So this next pose, this second pose we're focusing on is a simple forward bend. There are ways to make it restorative as well. You don't have to be super flexible for this. This is just about, in any way, sort of closing the front of your body and finding a sense of comfort. So here we go. I'll get on the mat and show you an example. All right, are you ready? We're going to do some forward bending now. So what you're going to need is a blanket or a towel folded up and as many pillows as you can find. So it just depends how many you'll need to be comfortable. Just gather up a bunch of pillows. It might be a couch cushion or bed pillow or throw pillow, whatever you've got. But we're going to do a restorative variation of what's called Paschimottanasana, which is basically a straight leg seated forward fold. So you can always bend your knees in this pose if your hamstrings, the back of your legs feel a little bit tight or like it's pulling too much, then bend your knees a little bit. And I'm going to show you how it goes. Here we go. So I just have this blanket folded into fours. So I'm going to take that on my mat and then I'm going to sit up on top of it. Now what this does, and what I was trying to talk about, is rather than rounding like a lot of us want to and our bodies want to, the blanket helps us get lift from the lower back. So you want the low back to just have its natural curve. If you sit on a blanket and it still feels like it's pushing back, just sit a little higher. Add another blanket, add another towel, whatever you've got around the house, and you can use that. Now I've got my pillows here. Got a few of them. Got one extra just in case. But again, legs are straight out in front of you. You can have your feet about hip distance apart, and if it feels better to bend your knees and that helps you get that lift in your lower back, please bend your knees. If they need a little support, you can also take a blanket under here, okay? If your legs straighten without any pain in your back or your legs, you're fine and you can straighten them. But what we're going to do is place the pillows on our thighs and our shins. So the shins tend to need a little bit more because we're going to bend forward towards there. Next thing you'll do, and you can watch me first, is push into the pillow and take your belly down. So now my body's pretty limber. I have long hamstrings. I've been doing yoga for a long time. So for me, I would probably just need one more pillow that's going to go underneath my head. And then I can grab my feet and rest my forehead. So this is a restorative forward bend, and I can hold it anywhere from a minute to 3 minutes to really get this full calming effect. Now, if you're looking at me and going, yeah, right, my body doesn't do that, it doesn't bend that far forward, you can be just like how I am now, and you can stack all your pillows right on top of your thighs. And maybe you have longer pillows if they're from your bed. And then you're just going to bend forward. You can cross your arms and rest your forehead. Now, you don't want your head to feel really uncomfortable, so build up the support enough, even if it means stacking your fists, to let your head rest. So you want to get that sense that the support is in close to your body, the front of your body is touching the pillows, and you're really bringing the pillows to you rather than having to bring your body and feel this really big stretch, okay? So again, you fold forward, and it really feels kind of nice. If you start to feel claustrophobic or something, you want to lift your head, that's fine. You can still get the benefit just looking forward. And then whenever you're ready, after 30 seconds, a minute, you can build up to 3, even 5 minutes, then you come out, okay? Obviously, pillows come off, and then you're free to move about. So this is a pose that's really good also for insomnia. If you are having trouble sleeping, if you've been just feeling on edge or really kind of reactive in the world, where if everything that happens kind of sets you off, this would be a really good pose to incorporate into your life. You can do it in the morning to help your system feel a little more soothed. You can do it at night to help you sleep better. But I would really encourage just practicing it. You've got to do it. You've got to try it. See how it works for you, and if it feels great, good. Keep doing it, keep building up your time with it, and enjoy your seated forward bend. All right, that's it for today. Bye.